tea. Okay. Hello. Welcome in, you guys. I'm gonna pin this comment really quick. Okay, sweet. Hi, guys. Welcome in. Hello. Okay, hold on. Let me fix my earrings here. Hi, you guys. Happy bag drop day. I posted a sneak peek, a different kind of sneak peek as well. So let me know what you think. But it was basically like a comparison of vintage bags versus modern bags. So let me know if you like that kind of show and tell, but I'll do a little quick intro in case you're new. So hi, hello, my name is Nika. We source vintage and newer designer bags, and we'll drop it once a week on FashionNica.com. So if you're watching right now, it's technically bag drop day. So every Wednesday, we'll showcase the bags at 7 p.m. Pacific time. That's when they're going to drop on FashionNica.com. So kind of think of this as like a little sneak peek show and tell before the bags actually drop at 7 p.m. Pacific time. I have a pinned comment if you're watching on Instagram, so you know exactly where to go. But my biggest pro tip is head over to FashionNica.com at like 6:59 p.m. Pacific time, refresh the page, and then you'll see literally all the bags spill out at exactly 7 p.m. And if you're watching on FashionNica.com or if you're watching on YouTube, FashionNica.com, you've already made it to the right place. So feel free to continue watching, and then you'll literally see all the bags spill out all at once. For those on YouTube, again, our website is FashionNica.com. Okay, with that said, let's get started. I want to share a little sneak peek theme. So today's bag drop theme is something blue. It's a very slight nod to the fact that I'm getting married in 3 weeks. The color story, I was actually drawn to pieces that were not necessarily like the traditional white. So you're going to see actual shades of blue. You're going to see the classic creams, ivory, metallic pieces. I really wanted to focus in terms of the curation on the texture. So there's going to be sparkly pieces. There's going to be beadwork. There's going to be sequins. There's going to be texture. We love the texture here. But basically bags that are great to use for celebrations, but then also like day to day as well. Okay. With that said, oh, Ate's here. Hi, Ate Michelle. Oh my gosh. Thank you. Salamat, Ate. Okay. We're going to get started. I'm going to, grab the first bag and you'll see how it works in case you're new. So let's start off with let's do a vintage Bottega bag first, because this is, I feel like, a good example of like what the theme entails today. So this is a little vintage Bottega Veneta satin bowler bag. So you see, it's not like a traditionally white bag. Obviously it's black satin, but it's satin. So that's why I think it's still great for like wedding season, date nights, but you could potentially even use this day to day because of the size. So it's a really cute little mini Boston bag size. And I feel like this little tassel almost elevates it in a way that you could use it for weddings. I love the intrecciato that's also done on the handle itself. Very lightweight. And I feel like this is a bag that's going to go with everything and anything because it's size and the color. So this is how it looks like on. And then this will be actually able to fit an iPhone Pro Max. So it's not like as mini as you think. Let me share the interior with you. And if you're just hopping on, this is officially the first bag that I'm sharing for the night. And I'll also share how much we're dropping it at too, so you can get a good idea. Oh my gosh. Wait, the first bag of the night is pregnant. Pregnant bags mean there's like a little accoutrement that is included inside. So this one comes with a little vintage Bottega Veneta mirror inside of this. Okay, let's share the interior for now. So iPhone Pro Max can fit inside of here, maybe like a thin card holder, some sunglasses without the case, keys, hand sanitizer, and then maybe a couple other like smaller things like lipsticks. And this piece, so she's actually in excellent vintage condition. And the vintage Bottega Veneta satin intrecciato tassel bowler bag, she's going to drop at $6.99. $6.99. Oh, hello. Julie's here. Park Julie. Oh, Lynn is here too. Oh, Lynn, thank you so much. That means a lot. Oh my gosh, Dr. Girl got her Ube Bottega. I love that. I'm so happy she arrived safely. Thank you for your continued support too, Dr. Girl. Okay, so again, if you're just hopping on, this is officially the Here Comes the Bag drop. Okay, and that was a sneak peek password, by the way. A sneak peek password means you basically get access into the website to see all photos, pictures, details, everything before the bags actually drop. if someone wants to share the sneak peek password, you're more than welcome to in the comments. Okay, $6.99 is how much this one's gonna drop at. Okay, let's do the next bag. I'm gonna head over to, oh, this is decision. I'm gonna do this one because I know I mentioned that we don't have like the traditional white pieces. There are some, and then there's also shades of white. So this one is this beautiful, almost like opal, eggshell, like creamy Loewe bag. And this is technically actually a vintage Loewe. I know it looks so similar to the Loewe puzzle totes that are so popular, but this is like the first iteration of that bag. So it's a leather medium fold tote, and it basically folds the exact same way as the classic puzzle totes that currently are sold at Loewe right now. It's kind of like an origami like material, or it folds into like an origami like style. It has the anagram over here embossed. And then Elena, so basically how it works is this is like the sneak peek, your first sneak peek into the bags that are dropping, but they won't drop until 7 p.m. Pacific time on FashionNica.com. So this is kind of like a little teaser, so you know exactly what bag that you want to go for. And then I can also try it on for you too. Okay, this is how it looks like on as a shoulder bag. She is so lightweight. Something to note for vintage Loewe, their leather is incredibly soft, like butter. So really soft material. And I also love this like zigzag detail up at the top. It's such a unique top edge. It's really interesting. I haven't seen a bag do this before where it has this almost like, you know, those scissors that were really popular back in the day when we were kids. That reminds me of this detail. Okay, I'm going to share the interior now. In terms of sizing, I would say she's a good medium size, pretty spacious. I'm sure this can fit like an iPad. And then you see what it's kind of doing? I think that you could even, so outside of this way, if you fold it in, this is another way you could wear it. And I think it looks really chic like that too. But beautiful color. Again, think like creamy ivory. So this piece, when she drops, the vintage Loewe leather fold tote, $6.99, $6.99. Okay, I'm gonna head over to, shall we do our first Chanel piece of the night? I'm gonna do this one because I feel like this works so nicely into today's theme. So we know that clutches are so big right now. We were able to find this gorgeous Chanel caviar clutch. This one has her gold CC logo, diamond quilted caviar. The size is fantastic for a clutch. You can even potentially add a chain underneath if you want to like turn it into a bag. But I mean, this is such a classic. I feel like you can use this for wedding season, or you can use this when you're just going to grab a coffee. Like that's how simple and classic it is. It's going to wear beautifully, even like 10 years down the line. I'll do a little 360 so you can see she's made of caviar leather, so nice and durable. And then you could even throw in your phone in the back pocket here if you don't want to like actually open and close. It's got a magnetic closure, and look at this, so much space. Like you could throw a Kindle inside of here. Even like this, okay, this is a very large iPad case. It's 11 inches, I believe. And surprisingly, the 11-inch iPad can actually fit too. So beautiful size and excellent condition, $14.99. $14.99. And this is made with 24 karat gold plated hardware, by the way, since this is before 2007. Okay, so that was the first Chanel piece of the night. I'm going to head over to Gucci next. You guys have been loving this style. We have managed to find same collection of this the past 2 drops, and they both sold so quickly. So we have a vintage Gucci. It's called the G Square. It's a kind of like a Jackie, you know, the classic Jackie hobo, but instead of like the piston lock, it's actually got this G Square with Gucci engraving, made with gold hardware. And then what I find unique about this collection is this almost like cube-like strap. I've never seen a brand make like a cube strap before, so I found that to be really unique. This is how it looks like on as a shoulder bag. And I also love when a bag is like a nice long strap drop, because I personally love wearing blazers thick jackets. Even in like when it's super hot in the summertime, I will layer because I love to layer. So I love looking for that when I'm looking for a bag, like that longer strap drop when it's a shoulder bag. This is how she looks like on, and it's black with gold hardware. Can fit a good amount too, and she's going to be dropping at $6.99. $6.99. Okay, moving to the next bag. Have we, oh, no, we haven't. We have not shown the white Gucci yet. So I'll share that one in a couple bags from now. Let's move over to let's do a Fendi bag next. I'm going to do, shall we do this vintage Fendi next? So, guys, Fendi baguettes. Such a great investment piece. I have seen specifically like the vintage Fendi baguettes going up in value within the past, I mean, at this point, it's been like more than 5 years, but I just see it slowly increasing year over year. This is a vintage Fendi dark denim floral mesh applique baguette. So it's a mouthful, but basically this, these flower details are made of mesh stitched onto this fabulous dark denim. Perfect bag, first off, for spring, summer. And then I also think this is great for like wedding season, because imagine this like styled with a beautiful, I mean, if you're a bride, a white dress for like bachelorette season, or you could even use this as a guest and then wear it with like a green silky like cocktail dress. Imagine that together. And then at the same time, if you're using this for a wedding, you could technically even detach the strap and then wear it as a clutch. So there's a ton of ways you could wear this. And this version is actually double-sided. So you can choose to have the brown part of the strap be over, or you can keep the denim on top. This is how she looks like on as a shoulder bag. And she's the classic baguette size, really great size as like an everyday bag. I wouldn't necessarily say this could be like an everyday bag because of how like the mesh, it's a delicate piece. So you want to preserve it, especially because her condition is beautiful still. And you can actually see there's little appliques that are going through the mesh. So the appliques are kind of like, think of like a mirror, like a mini mirror that's hidden underneath the mesh. So gorgeous style. And I just love that mesh detail. And then for most Fendi baguettes, they have a really unique interior. So can you guess the color of this one? It's a beautiful green. So it matches the color of the actual mesh leaf itself. And it looks like this one even comes with its dust bag and an additional little insert to keep the structure of the bag too, which is such a bonus. Okay, this bag, when she drops, this is the vintage Fendi dark denim mesh applique baguette bag, and she's going to be dropping at $22.99. $22.99 for this one. Okay, let me head over to, let's do a modern piece next. I'm going to do, hold on, let's see. I'm going to do this Chanel. And technically, this is kind of like in the middle. There should be a term for like, not vintage, but also not like new. I don't know if there's like a term for that. This is like right in the middle though. So this is it's a 2015 piece. A little fun fact though, for those who don't know. So technically, generally, bags that are over 20 years old are considered vintage. So think like if a bag is around 2006 or older, then that means it is now officially vintage. So eventually down the line, bags will start to become vintage every year. And this one's getting closer and closer to that mark. But this is a piece made in 2015. So she still has 9 years to go before she becomes vintage. But it's a blue wool Paris Salzburg single flat bag. I discovered this style actually very recently. Last year, I discovered this style. I saw it on someone when I was in Japan and I fell in love. And ever since then, whenever I find this bag, it instantly just reminds me of this really cool girl that I saw wearing this bag in Japan. So it's got this diamond quilting for the wool, ruthenium hardware. Look at how pretty that dark denim detail is though. The dark denim has like this dark navy stitch going on. So when you get really close, you kind of see those like thick stitches underneath going down to the actual tab of the flap. And there's this hidden little flower with the hidden CC up top right over there. Such a pretty flower. And then it also has this little charm detail. So you can wear it exactly like a classic flat bag. Wear it as a double chain, but then you also have versatility when you wear this piece because it can actually adjust where you can wear it as a crossbody. And for reference, I'm 5 feet. So this is a great length if you are like maybe 5'5" or shorter, great as a crossbody. And then you can also wear it as a long shoulder bag. So this piece, she is also in excellent condition. This is a 2015 Paris Salzburg wool single flat bag. She's dropping at $29.99. $29.99. Okay, moving to the next piece. Let me do a Louis Vuitton bag. And this is such a cool fun fact. I just learned this literally like a couple days ago from Davis. We have a limited edition piece. This is by Louis Vuitton. It's a calfskin, and I hope I'm pronouncing this correctly. I probably won't, but I'll do my best. Haute Maroquinerie. Maroquinerie.
Oh my god, I just tried learning this earlier.
Maroquinerie. Haute Maroquinerie. And it's a Locket GM. Okay, so the details about this bag. Basically, Louis Vuitton created this piece to kind of like combat Hermes creating special order. So this is technically like a special order piece, not necessarily special order, but made to order. So the customer who would go into Louis Vuitton, they would say, I want to make this Locket GM and I want to make it in a different shape or different size, different color, even down to the different hardware. So this is actually like that. Think like made to order for Louis Vuitton, but it was to combat Hermes creating special order for their customers. So really unique story. It's made of beautiful black calfskin. The pebbling is so soft. And then it also comes with the lock, the key, and the clochette. And it has the Louis Vuitton embossed right there in the middle. Does it not kind of give like that Birkin vibe? Which is why I'm assuming that's why they wanted to like, you know, create something similar in that sense. It has this detail. So you could technically actually lock the bag in with the actual lock. And then, hold on, I realized, let me actually lock that in just so that it doesn't fall out. Let me share the interior. So it's got a top zip closure. And then what is the password? Okay, I'm going to share the password and I'll share it one more time. But our moderators might share it with you in case you don't know it. Here comes the bag. Here comes the bag. Okay, interior, very spacious. I'm thinking we can fit like an iPad inside of here. All of your essentials, a GM size agenda as well. But I think this would look so fantastic with like even a Louis Vuitton. You know how Louis Vuitton's known for like their bag charms too? Maybe like a little Vivian bag charm hanging off, or even like a Louis Vuitton twilly too would be super cute. But this piece, officially our first time sourcing the Haute Maroquinerie, and I hope I'm pronouncing it correctly, but she is going to be dropping at $15.99. $15.99. Oh my gosh. That's a fun fact. So this collection, oh yeah. Thank you, Davis. So the hardware for this collection, because it was like a made to order, the hardware is made with 14 karat gold plating versus the classic Louis Vuitton brass. Very interesting. But you can actually tell too. It's like a true like yellowy gold. Okay, moving to the next piece. Let's head over to, oh my gosh, I have to do this. I have to. Guys, so we are seeing the Amazona coming back at Loewe. I'm sure if you are on like handbag TikTok, you're seeing more and more people posting about the new Amazona. May I interest you in a limited edition vintage Amazona? Oh, you guys, it's pony hair. Anything that has pony hair, I love pony hair so much. By the way, it's not actually pony hair. Pony hair is made of calfskin hair. Little fun fact there. So it's got the anagram in the front, but like even the anagram, it's so like delicately stitched in, but then it's overlaid with the pony hair. Oh, it's so good. This is black calfskin leather. And then it's like an aged brass hardware. It even comes with her little bag charm. If you did want to take off the bag charm and then use it for another Loewe bag, that would be cool. The size is great. This is how she looks like on the crook of the arm. And something to note, typically pony hair will have balding. Balding basically means kind of like how it means balding. So in the corners, you'll see like wear over time. This particular one, I don't even know how they managed to care for it because she is in excellent vintage condition still. Excellent vintage condition. Absolutely glorious bag. I would love to add this to my own collection. Let me share the interior with you. By the way, for reference, this is a size 28. So think like 28 centimeters for a bag. In terms of like what can fit, make it like your everyday bag. You could fit your Kindle, your sunglass case, your Continental wallet, your iPhone Pro Max. A good amount can fit inside of here. And she is going to be like a true cool workhorse bag. She's going to be dropping and she'll drop at $14.99. $14.99. Okay, let's head over to, okay, I am going to do a modern Chanel next. And at this point, it should be like an expectation that this style would be in this kind of drop. I talked about this style so many times and I always reference that like this is a perfect bag to bring for wedding season, for date night. It's a classic. So this is a Chanel Caviar wallet on chain. This particular one, it was made in the year 2019. We love to source any kind of color, material, hardware for the Chanel wallet on chains because I truly think that this is like one, best bang for your buck because you can wear it so many different ways. Wear it to the grocery store and then wear it as a crossbody, right? You could wear it when you're grabbing some coffee, wear it for wedding season, date night, like all of the above. So I think if you're looking for a good investment, Chanel, this is a really great option. And look at all the different ways you can wear it. So as a crossbody, I'm only 5 feet. It looks pretty long on me, but this is a hack that a lot of people at this point know because I always talk about this bag. Just twist it once and then now it looks a lot better for someone who is around my height, right? Better length. You can also wear it as a long shoulder like so. A lot of times you can wear it as a clutch. So if you like tuck the chain inside, hold it as a clutch for wedding season. But I actually see most people for specifically like the fancier occasions, they'll double chain it and then just wear it like this. And it becomes like the perfect shoulder length. Imagine this with like a gorgeous cocktail dress. And then you can even do something like that if you want to like spice it up a bit and then put the chain at the top. And it'll look like a mid-length. So there's a ton of ways to wear this. You can fit an iPhone Pro Max inside of here, which is another added bonus. And then this piece also has a built-in credit card compartment inside of here. And then this particular one, there's actually a little bag insert at the bottom to basically keep the shape of the bag. So she's in excellent condition. And this one is going to be dropping at $28.99. $28.99 for the 2019 Chanel Caviar wallet on chain. Okay, let me head over to the Gucci bag. So someone was asking to see this one. We love sourcing this style. So this is a Gucci bamboo top handle. Technically, she's not vintage yet, but she is very, very close. I want to say in like 2 years, she'll officially become vintage. But it's slightly different from what we typically source. So if you're familiar, we have like the black box calf, beautiful bamboo top handle. This is like a different iteration of this. It's made of white calf skin, and then it has all of this intricate whip stitching detail throughout. I believe this bag was made in the year 2008. It has the classic iconic bamboo handle with the bamboo turn lock and then like a little gold accent with gold studding and then this little bag charm too. It can be worn a couple of different ways with this braided strap. Wear it as a crossbody. For reference, I'm 5 feet. And then you can also detach the strap and then simply wear it as like a Kelly bag. And this is basically the design that was the competitor of the Hermes Kelly. So that's why when you think of like Gucci and like what's their version of a Kelly, they actually still sell this style in store to this day. So this piece, when she drops, she's going to drop at $749. $749 for this piece. And I'll do a little 360 so you can see how gorgeous that detailing is. Like, look at that. That like braided detail. It's like, it's not like it's not like glued on or anything like that. It's actually stitched within. So I just want to like note how beautiful this craftsmanship is. Okay, let's head back over to, actually, I realize we haven't done Louis Vuitton yet, right? Let's do a Louis Vuitton SLG. Really exciting to drop this one because this isn't a vintage piece. This came out probably like 2 years ago. It's a limited edition Louis Vuitton capucines capuchel, and it has this beautiful mother of pearl for the LV overlay. It's a compact trifold wallet, and it basically, whenever I see this style, it reminds me of like a jellyfish for that collection, but it's called the capuchel. So I think it's supposed to be like shell-like. I'm pretty sure this is for their spring-summer collection. I'm like 90% certain this was from their spring-summer collection. But look at how gorgeous that mother of pearl detail is. And then the interior, this gorgeous fuchsia pink. If you love to store all of your gift cards inside of here, you have plenty of compartments. You also have this zip compartment and then cash compartment as well. And then you could even put a little chain underneath this if you wanted to, and then wear it as a crossbody bag. So there is versatility, even with like these little SLGs, especially when they have a half flap detail. So this piece, this is the limited edition Louis Vuitton Capucines Capuchel Mother of Pearl wallet, and she's dropping at $10.99. $10.99. Oh, thank you so much, Mon. I'm testing out my potential bridal nails. So I'll pause really quickly so I can showcase the nails. They're tiny little pearls. Tiny little pearls on each nail. Oh, also, we have our jewelry drop on Friday. So if you are also a jewelry lover of vintage fine jewelry or unbranded fine, or even like fashion jewelry, we have, I'm like almost certain we have like 90 pieces that we're dropping on Friday at 1 p.m. Pacific time. And some of the pieces that I'm wearing are actually a little sneaky peeky. So this one is dropping. Gorgeous sapphire with diamonds. I don't remember what the stone was for this one, but it's this beautiful like light blue stone. Looks so cool as a pinky ring. This one reminds me of like kind of like a camellia flower, and I don't know why, but it does remind me of like a camellia flower. Little diamonds, and then on my ears, vintage Chanel. So that's a little sneak peek of what's dropping on Friday. Okay, I shall continue with the bags. I'm going to head over to Hermes next. Let's do the, oh my God, this one. So this is actually considered a pretty rare piece because they did a re-release of this, I don't actually know when, very recently, right? Literally, was it this year or was it last year? For the bolide, the mini bolide. Yeah. Oh, was that recent? Oh my God. Okay. So not a lot of people know, but there was actually a mini bolide that came out in the 90s. This particular one is a 1993 piece, but then they quickly discontinued it. So the mini bolide is now like a re-release, the ones that you're seeing currently in store. Very high demand piece, but also so hard to even find a vintage mini bolide on the resale market because a lot of people will typically pick it up. It's black Gulliver, which is so noir Gulliver leather, and it's the mini bolide style gold hardware. And let me do a little 360 so you can see. I love that it's in like the creme de la creme color combo, and it even has its original strap still. So this is how she looks like on the crook of the arm. Do we know the actual centimeters for the mini bolide? 20. It is, right? Yeah. Okay, so a mini bolide is the same centimeters as a mini Kelly. So 20 centimeters. So this is how she looks like on the crook of the arm. You can also wear it as a crossbody bag. For reference, I'm 5 feet. Okay, and then let me share the interior with you. So the interior, I'm curious. I kind of want to do like a phone test because we never get this bolide in, and I don't know if it can fit a phone. Let's test it with the Pro Max. Oh, can it barely? Oh my gosh, it can. It just barely fits the Pro Max, but can fit your iPhone Pro Max in addition to like the classic iPhone Pro. This piece, so she is the ultra rare Hermes 1993 Noir Gulliver mini bolide with her gorgeous gold hardware. She is dropping. Please feel free to do your homework, by the way. This bag is dropping at $38.99. $38.99. For the typical mini bolides that we're seeing on the resale market, they're going for minimum $5,000. So we have this priced at $38.99. Okay, let's head over to, I'm going to go back to a, ooh, which one?
Yeah.
Oh, Dior. You know what I realized? I completely forgot to do a Dior comparison, vintage versus modern, in my video. So I apologize. But I think I'm going to do like another comparison video because I feel like that's really helpful, especially when you're like hunting for your bag. You want to know if it's vintage versus new. I mean, I would want to know. Okay, we're going to do this bag next. So this is a limited edition piece. This is by the artist Spencer Sweeney. And a little fun fact with this collab. So basically Spencer Sweeney was one of the 10 artists that Dior chose to like recreate the Dior lady. So he was one of the 10, and basically his design was unveiled at the Madison Avenue Dior boutique when it was released. I want to say 2015 was when it was released.
Yeah.
2015. And the idea behind it is like he wanted to create like almost this whimsical art that is almost like kid-like in a way. So it has this like almost doodle, I don't even know how to like say this, like a doodle-esque design. But then if you get into the actual details, it has beadwork. It has this gorgeous stitching detail. Like even the material is different. It's overlaid on top of this lambskin leather. So I'll get up close. You can really see how intricate this is. There's gems on here, and then there's beads on this side. And even on this, it looks like almost like a paintbrush was like thrown onto the bag to kind of like mimic that style, but it's all actual threading. How sick is that? It's so, so cool. And then it's made with gold hardware. Even the strap has this little face detailing for Spencer Sweeney. And then the interior, oh, she comes with her dust bag too. Oh, that's right. It has his signature as well. So this is such a cool little touch. His signature is hidden inside of the flap. And the interior is made of velvet too. So really cool piece to have. This is a rare 2015 Dior Spencer Sweeney Dior Rodeo embroidered mini lady, and she's going to be dropping at $24.99. $24.99. This is actually the size I have in my collection as well. So great size. It can fit a phone inside of here. I don't know if it can fit a Pro Max, but I know it can fit an iPhone Pro. But yeah, great size for like wedding or for a date night, and perfect for a bag drop today. Okay, let's head over to, I'm going to do a Chanel piece next. Let's go for I'm going to go for a box. It's a secret box because I'm not sure which one this is. Oh my gosh. Okay, it is this one. Oh, it's time. It's time to do this one. So this is going to come with her box and her dust bag. If you would like to be bag twins with myself or with Davis, we have a bag from this collection, and it is considered a very rare bag that we have been going crazy over. So please excuse me if you've seen this before. We love sourcing this style, so I will always source this whenever we get a chance. It's a rare 2014 Chanel denim patchwork medium classic flap. This is one of my favorite favorite collections by Chanel. And it's not vintage. She's almost vintage, but she's considered modern still because she was made in the year 2014. So in 8 years, she'll officially be vintage. Beautiful. It's so gorgeous. And the details of it. So basically Chanel wanted to create a bag that has all of their most popular materials designed into one bag. So what you're seeing is we have some denim, we have tweed, we have patent, there's like little hints of jersey as well, lambskin leather, caviar leather. So think of all of their most popular materials. And then it now has like this whip stitching detail with different threaded whip stitching. Very special collection. I love sourcing this collection so much. And you've probably seen us talk about this bag so often because we have managed to find the blue denim. We've managed to find, the super colorful one. We've managed to find, the pink as well. So I'm pretty sure we found another color. It was during FashionNica Fest that we were able to find a good amount to release, and they all sold so quickly. And 2 of them sold to Davis and I because we both grabbed one. And then the little fun fact with this is there's a little hidden heart in the inner part. So this one is this gorgeous lambskin heart. Okay, let me share the interior. I think this specific colorway, perfect, especially if you love wearing denim. This is probably going to be the easiest to style color for all the colors in this collection. And this one is in beautiful condition. She is the rare 2014 Chanel denim patchwork medium classic flap, and she's dropping at $75.99. $75.99. And she will come with her box and dust bag, by the way. Okay, put her back in her sleeping bag. Let's do the next bag. I'm going to head over to Vintage Bottega because we have a pretty rare vintage Bottega. It's the classic hobo, but I'm sure you can see the difference here. So the classic hobo typically has the intrecciato weaving all throughout. Think of it as like, you know, the andiamo that I have, the silky andiamo. I like to think that this is like that version of it, but like back in the day, because this is the vintage piece. So instead of taking the intrecciato weaving and putting it all throughout the hobo, they decided to use this soft pebbled leather and then have the accents showcase the intrecciato. And then I don't know if you can see, but these accents are exotic. So it's got this intrecciato exotic touch all along the sides, along the edges, and then even up at the top of the shoulder strap. Beautiful cognac brown. She's going to go with everything. Also, like very, if you know, you know, because I mean, you can tell that the intrecciato weaving, very like Bottega coded. So this is how she looks like on. Really great size. It can still fit like all of your daily essentials inside of here. This is a size medium for the hobo. And this piece, when she drops, this is the rare Bottega Cognac Anaconda medium hobo. And she's dropping at $14.99. $14.99. Okay, next up, let's do, this one. You guys. This is so perfect for our theme today. I don't remember the last time we managed to find this, but this is like a vintage Gucci dumpling. So think about what that looks like. Okay, are you ready? How freaking cute is this? So this is a little Gucci minaudière moment. This is a piece made in the 1970s, entirely gold metal. They managed to like create the Gucci monogram design all throughout with like this like metal ruching up at the top. She very much gives like dumpling vibes, and it's like this cute little kiss lock. I think this is so freaking cute. You know, if I managed to find more, I would have like potentially had my bridesmaids walking down the aisle with this, because that would be such a cute touch instead of flowers. But yeah, it's pretty hard to find, so it's okay. We'll think of something else. But this is how she looks like on as a crossbody. For reference, I'm 5 feet. And then you can always hold it as like a cute little clutch. Let me share the interior. So she's mini, but mighty, somewhat mighty. This can fit, let me think, lipsticks inside of here, some AirPods, maybe some keys. She's meant to be like that statement bag. If you follow Cassie Thorpe, TBE, tiny bag energy. So this piece, when she drops, this is the rare Gucci metal minaudière made in the 1970s. She's going to be dropping at $11.99. $11.99. Okay, let's head over to, let me do a quick time check. Oh my gosh, it's 6 already? Okay, in 50 minutes, all the bags are going to drop on FashionNica.com. 50 minutes exactly. Let me see. Did Nika show the Gucci hobo suede? Oh, no! Here, I'll grab that since I saw your message here. Okay, let's do, you're talking about this one, right? Right, Becca? Maybe? Hopefully. This is the vintage Gucci monogram suede hobo. I'm pretty sure this is Tom Ford, right?
Yeah.
Right. Okay. Tom Ford collection. So it's got the monogram suede. We love finding anything that has suede first off because we love the suede. And then this one's got a beautiful metal structured handle at the top that has the Gucci engraving. So for size reference, this is how it looks. And then I'll show you what it looks like unstuffed too, so you can get a better idea. But stuffed, it's a medium size. You can fit all of your daily essentials inside of here. And then it has a magnetic closure. Okay, let me take out all the stuffing so you can get a good idea. Very spacious, and then close her back up, and this is how she looks unstuffed. And then I'll do a little 360. So this piece, when she drops, this is the vintage Gucci entirely suede monogram hobo, $4.99. $4.99 for this one. Okay, let's do, it's time for this one. You guys, oh my goodness. So this is a vintage Hermes piece. She just recently turned vintage, like 3 years ago. This is a piece made in, 2003. 2003. And it's in the blue marine Courchevel. So Courchevel is known for being like the predecessor before Epsom leather. So it's called Courchevel leather. This is the size 35. I'm pretty sure the Birkin that we sold last week was also in blue marine too, wasn't it? That's right. It was same color too, but different leathers. So this one is in Retourne, size 35 with gold hardware. This is how she looks like on the crook of the arm. If you are debating getting a Birkin 35, I will tell you it is such a useful bag. I use it a lot for work, but you could use it for travel. I see so many people using a Birkin 35 for travel. I haven't used mine for travel because I'm a little scared to use a Birkin for travel just yet, but I know someday I'll get there. I have brought a vintage Kelly for travel. Anyways, besides the point, size 35 is great because you can fit a laptop inside of here. You can fit your GM size agenda, your sunglass case, your makeup essentials, the hand sanitizer, such a spacious bag. And like, I like to think that the Birkin 35 is the workhorse bag for workhorse Birkin bag because so many people love using it specifically for that daily, like when you're traveling or when you're going to work. Okay, I'm going to open this up so you can see how it looks like. So it does come with her clochette, her keys, and her lock. And then it also comes with her vintage Hermes dust bag. So this is how it looks like entirely open. Her structure is phenomenal, by the way. And I like to think that it's because Courchevel leather has like a structure very similar to Epsom leather. So it's not going to slouch as much as like a, leather that typically slouches? Clement? Would you say? Togo? Yeah. Yeah, it wouldn't slouch as much as that because Courchevel leather has more structure to it. So if you do want a bag that has a little bit more structure, really great option. And she's in fantastic shape still. So this piece, when she drops, this is the Hermes 2003 Blue Marine Courchevel Birkin 35. She's dropping at $11,899. $11,899. Okay, next up. Oh my gosh, Davis is giving me this bag to chat about. I am so excited to talk about this bag because it's officially the first time we have ever sourced this style, mainly because it just came out very recently. And it's your favorite. It's Davis's favorite. a runway Celine bag. So this bag came out this year. It is called satinated calfskin. Satinated calfskin. How would you describe satinated?
It's a process where they put a film so it's like very scratch resistant and it's mimic like actual satin.
Oh, that makes sense. I was like, why is it called satinated? Okay, so it's supposed to kind of mimic a satin leather. That's I love that. That's so cool. So it's made of satinated calfskin and it's a flat cabas tote. So the cabas tote, specifically this collection, is supposed to have this really cute little smiley face detail, but it's the Celine luggage and it's called the new luggage. So this is how she looks like on. Perfect bag for someone who's looking for a work bag because you can throw in a laptop inside of here. And okay, since this is like officially the first time, I want to like get a little bit more detailed with like the specs of this because it's officially our first time finding this. The smiley face, pretty spacious smiley face. Okay, if I owned this, I would wear it open because it looks like it's like.
There's someone on TikTok that puts their scarf there and just like let it hang.
Wait, that's cute. Oh my gosh, there's potential to like play around with this little mouth on here. I feel like people could get pretty creative too with what can go inside. But Davis was saying that someone puts a little, did you say a
like
scarf?
A scarf, like just like a twilly or a scarf hanging out. It looks like it's a tongue.
A little tongue. No, I see that. Okay, let me see the interior. So very spacious interior made of suede, has a big back pocket. Anyways, this bag, when she drops, this is the Runway Celine 2026 satinated calfskin luggage bag. She's dropping at $15.99. $15.99. Okay, moving to the next bag. Since Davis wanted to share their favorite bag, I'm going to share my favorite bag of the night.
And Gabby's.
This is Gabby's favorite too.
She only wants it because of the title, where it's from.
Oh, where it's from. Okay. It's the Paris Soul collection. This is a limited edition 2016 Chanel crochet work medium flat bag. So it's basically got the soft, like powder blue lambskin underneath everything, including throughout the chain, made with ruthenium hardware. The crochet details, the colorways that they chose. Like there's so many different colors. If you like really look at the details, like this light pink, right? It's just light pink. No, there's like little yellow, blue, green, orange. Like the colors they chose for this piece. It's so special. And it's all throughout this bag, by the way. So every little crochet, it reminds me of like a vintage piece because when I think of doilies, for example, I automatically think of like just like a cool vintage. I don't even know. Like whenever I think of doilies, I just think vintage, but it's not. It's made in 2016. So technically in 10 years, she'll officially be vintage. It's so freaking cool. And this is how she looks like on as a shoulder bag. Do you see what she kind of does to my fit too? She really like just, there's so much I could talk about with this bag, and I don't have enough time to actually like go into like all the details as much as I want to, but just know this is such a freaking cool bag. Okay, you can wear it as a crossbody as well, do the double chain. You could do the long shoulder as well. I mean, but if I owned this, like this is probably the main way I would rock it. This is tempting. Okay, let me share the interior with you. So,
Been crocheted by Ajumas, like actual Ajumas crochet.
really?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh! Wait, that's what?
Yeah, I just learned that.
Wait, did we put that in the copy? That's
No.
such a cute little idea. Oh, that's so cute. Do you mind adding that to the copy? I didn't even know that. Okay, this is the interior. She's so special. Okay, and then let me share this going into like the crochet detail, even when it's like hidden. Anyways, sick bag. She's in excellent condition, by the way. This is a limited edition 2016 Paris Sole crochet medium single flat piece. This is dropping at $50.99. $50.99. Such a gorgeous bag. Okay, you put her back so we keep her nice and protected. Okay, I think I need to go a little bit quicker. So we have 40 minutes before the bags drop on FashionNica.com. 40 minutes exactly. Let's head over to, let's do a Fendi baguette next. And I'm going to do this one because I realized this one was hiding from me. So I didn't get to share this on Instagram. We have this one, is this vintage? I don't think this one's vintage yet. Okay, so she's not vintage yet. In 3 years, wait, did I do that math? Yeah, 3 years she'll be vintage. It is a Fendi Zucchino coated canvas flap baguette bag. So it's slightly different from the Fendi baguette in the sense that it has more of like a half moon closure, and it's got gold hardware. This is a great material if you're not the most careful with your bags because it's very, very durable. Gold hardware for the chain. And then this is what it looks like on as a shoulder bag. And the color is black, by the way. It's kind of like a black with like hidden Zucchino print underneath. And let me share the inside with you. The inside, you know how I talked about the Fendi baguette having like a fun little color? So there is a bright, almost like tomato red interior for this piece. And then please note there's some marks in the interior of this one. And this piece, when she drops, this is the vintage Fendi double flap baguette, and she's dropping at $13.99. $13.99. Okay, let's move to the next bag. Let me do, ooh, okay, hold on. Let's do a modern Saint Laurent next. Cool. So this bag, also first time sourcing this one, mainly because it's a newer style. I'm pretty sure they actually have this collection still in store to this day. It is a gorgeous Saint Laurent asterisk bag. It's made of satin and crystals, entirely embellished, and it's considered the Cinquecept bag. Guys, the colorway. So when you think of this color, don't think of it as like a yellow gold. Think of it as a kind of like an aged bronze. So when I think of this colorway, I think of like vintage for some reason. So it's got this like bronze satin material, and then overlaid is all of these gorgeous Swarovski crystals, and it's got the aged brass gold hardware for the YSL logo. So she's the mini hobo style. I mean, this is a perfect bag for date night, for wedding season, even like in the sunlight, if you want to use this as a bag from day to night. Can you imagine like how much this sparkles in the sun? It's like the statement bag. So this piece, when she drops, she is in excellent condition, literally like new. This is going to be dropping at $21.99. $21.99. Look at how it sparkles even in like the ring light too. Okay, moving to the next piece. Let's head over to, you know what? We are going to do a Chanel bag next. And I'm going to do, I'm not sure which one this is. Hold on. Let me see. Okay, it comes with her black tissue paper. Which one is this? Oh my God. Okay, this one. It comes with her box and dust bag, by the way. So this is another one that it's our first time sourcing. Let me scan her in, but it's, I want to say probably 5 years ago. I could be just so wrong. Oh, okay, I was close enough. It's a 2019 piece. So this is an Evening by the Sea clutch. Look at how beautiful her lambskin looks. Super soft lambskin poofy quilting, and it's like this little clutch detail, but this specific portion is what I think is so chic about it. So you could wear it like this. First off, have you ever seen like a clutch in this kind of like unique shape as a bracelet? So it's part clutch, part bracelet. And then how you open it. So it has this, what are these called? Lifesavers? It's like a little lifesaver that has Chanel Paris with the rope detailing, but how you open it, you kind of like pull this to the side and then she opens, and then this is the interior. So in terms of like its space, she's kind of going to be like a TBE bag, right? It's not going to fit too much, but it's going to make for like a really cool statement piece. So I'm thinking a card holder, your keys, and a couple of lipsticks, and maybe like a little hand sanitizer as well. But this piece, when she drops, so she's in excellent condition, and she's going to be dropping at $19.99. $19.99. And she's the 2019 Evening by the Sea clutch. She does come with her box and dust bag. Okay, moving to the next bag. Let's head over to, let's do Miss Chloe. A bag that needs no introduction because at this point, so many requests. This is a vintage Chloe medium Paddington bag, black calfskin leather with the iconic Paddington lock that we know and love. So Chloe did a re-release of this bag last year. It has been popping off. Looks very, very similar to the vintage one. This is the vintage version of said bag. Easily throw it over the shoulder and she becomes like the perfect workhorse bag. Also, it's got these two zipper pull compartments. So like how you open it is, I think, really unique. And this piece, she is going to be dropping, this is the vintage medium Paddington bag. She's going to be dropping at $12.99. I don't remember how much they are brand new in store, but if you have been considering the Paddington, very much recommend going the vintage route because the price point is very, very different. So $12.99 for this piece. Okay. Let's do, oh my gosh, this one was hiding. Okay. Oh yes, Jenny. Okay, sounds good. I'll do the Annie clutch two bags from now. But remind me if I don't. But yes, I will do the Annie clutch very soon. Okay, guys. We have a pretty insane bag. I've gotten to talk about this piece probably twice last year. Twice. I'm pretty sure we've only sourced it 2 times last year, and this is officially the first and hopefully not the last. We have an ultra rare Hermes piece coming up. Are you ready for the intro? Hello? Hi. Hello. We have the ultra rare Hermes 1962 box mini Kelly bag. So she is the Kelly size 20 in Cellier with black box calf leather and gold hardware. I'm just going to take a little breather here for a second because, oh my gosh. So what makes this particular one ultra rare is the fact that it has not just the top handle, but it also has the detachable strap. For the vintage mini Kellys, they didn't actually have this top handle. It was solely a strap that was not detachable. So whenever you find specifically one that has that long top handle mixed with this, it obviously impacts like the resale because it is considered an ultra rare piece. So black box calf with her gold, and you can wear her a few different ways. I did post on our Instagram story a whole like the history behind it and then talking about like what makes this so rare. But obviously since I'm on Instagram live right now, you can't watch it. But once I get off live, just if you are interested in like just learning about how cool the history is, feel free to watch that video. But I'm 5 feet for reference. This is how it looks like as a crossbody bag. This was basically like the first mini Kelly of like what we know and love to this day because they have like a modern mini Kelly now. And this is how she looks like as a long shoulder. And then again, it has the option to actually detach the strap altogether and wear it as a gorgeous bracelet bag. So really cool piece, beautiful box cap with her gold. And let me open her up so you can check out the interior too. Okay, so the interior, this is how she looks like inside. And then you will be able to fit your iPhone Pro inside of here, in addition to an iPhone Pro Max, actually. I'm pretty sure the video I posted shares what can fit inside. I'm pretty sure we posted that, but she is in beautiful condition. Please feel free to see how much these typically go for online. For specifically the mini Kellys that have both the top handle and the strap, easily can be in that 25,000 to 30,000 mark. We have priced this. I'm sorry, I want to toot our own horn here. We have priced this so competitively that we're actually lower than how much we're even seeing it in the Japan market. So since we're in the US, no tariffs if you're located in the US. So this is like the lowest price we have been able to obviously price it at. So this is the ultra rare 1962 vintage Hermes box mini Kelly top handle, Cellier gold hardware. She is going to be dropping at $26.99, 20699 in beautiful condition, and with her box and with her dust bags. Okay, 20699. Very exciting bag. And Louis made his way over here to hang out. I'm surprised he's not on the couch. Normally he'll jump on the couch and hang out behind me. Okay, let's do the decisions. Okay, I'm gonna head over to Loewe next. So we have a limited edition Studio Ghibli Loewe bag. And I know that we have the Studio Ghibli fans. Did either of you watch Studio Ghibli and can speak to this character? No? Bo Mouse? Okay, do you have a little summary of who this character is?
I think Japanese Olaf, very funny.
Oh, cute!
Yeah.
That is such a cute description.
Olaf, very funny and kitschy and kind of like a good breaker to the deep movie.
Wait, I love that description. Okay, I get it. For anyone who's also watched Frozen, that's good. So it's a limited edition piece. The Studio Ghibli collection for the Loewe collection. Oh my gosh. I'm pretty sure that is the collection that has done the best for those Loewe collabs. So we love sourcing this. A lot of our clients have asked us to source the different characters. So this one is Bo Mouse, and it's in the size small, by the way, small with gold hardware. So you can wear it as a crossbody. You can obviously detach the strap and then wear it as a handle bag. But this is the size small, same size I have in my collection, by the way. And this piece, when she drops, the limited edition Loewe Studio Ghibli Lagoon Bo Mouse small puzzle bag, she's dropping at $25.99. $25.99. And Nadia, Annie bag. Okay, thank you for the reminder. Yes, it's time for the Annie. So hold on, let me scan her in really quick.
It's hard not like
for us. It's a hard not like. Okay, we have the Annie bag. Very high request going on in the chat. This is a 1973 Hermes Noir Perosis Crocodile Annie clutch. So she is in Noir, which is black, Perosis Crocodile. So we have an exotic Hermes piece coming right up. She's made with 18 karat gold plated hardware for her H logo. This chain, we added this chain so that you could wear it as a crossbody bag. So you could wear it like this, or you can double up on the chain if you'd like to. Classic style. You can obviously wear her as a clutch, like this. And then here, I'll get up close so you can see how insane the details are. I mean, this is officially the first time we've ever sourced an exotic Hermes Annie before. So really cool to even just see it in person. Really great size too. I mean, this can fit your phone. This can fit your keys, your hand sanitizer. Let me share the interior with you. So the interior is made of soft Swift leather. So interior. And then this, if you did want to actually get this, the strap made, you could probably go to Hermes and get like a crocodile strap. Not sure how much like that would cost, but you could always go the route of going on Etsy and then finding like a different strap if you did actually want to turn it into like a bag. But this piece, beautiful condition. This is the 1973 Hermes Noir Perosis Crocodile Annie clutch. You guys, this price for an exotic Hermes, we have priced her at $37.99. $37.99. Beautiful, beautiful bag. Okay, and then we're going to include this generic chain too, so you could wear it as a bag too. Okay, let's head over to, what time is it actually? 6:35. So we have 25 minutes before the bags drop on FashionNica.com. So 25 minutes. Let's keep going. I'm going to head over to a Prada. We have, so this is actually a modern Prada bag, and we don't often get modern Pradas. She comes with all of her accoutrements, the box, the tissue paper, the dust bag, and the Prada ribbon too. Let me scan her real quick. So for someone who's looking for a perfect everyday bag option, she's going to go with basically everything in your closet. It's a Prada brushed leather emblem crossbody bag. So think black soft leather with gold hardware, and then it's very much adjustable. You can adjust it a few different ways, and I'll do a little 360 so you can see how stunning her condition is still. And then let me open up the interior so you can see. Actually, hold on. So how you open her like this. I love that little triangle detail in the back over there. Half flap style. Oh my gosh, even the interior. Wow, it has its original tissue paper in the inside. Okay, I don't really want to open it up entirely because she's still in stunning condition, but the interior is made of jacquard. So jacquard interior, and this piece, she's in excellent condition, and this is dropping at $18.99. $18.99 for the Prada brushed leather emblem small crossbody bag. Full set. Okay. Next up, let me do, what brand shall we go for next? Shall we head back over to Gucci? I'm going to do this Gucci bag. This one's so fun. So it's a vintage. Oh, technically this isn't vintage yet. In 2 years. So this is Frida era. In 2 years, she'll be officially vintage, but it's a multicolor floral, bamboo turn lock top handle bag. And it has the nail head design and classic bamboo with the gold hardware, the classic bamboo top handle. Wear it as a shoulder bag as well. And then I think that you could even wear this double-sided. I don't know if it technically was meant to, but like, you could wear it with the pocket in the front, or if you want something slightly more simple for one of the days, you could always just wear it on this side too. So let me share the interior. So it's got her little front pocket over here where you can store your phone, but then you have a top zip closure where you can put everything else inside of here. And you know what? For time's sake, I'm not going to share interiors anymore since we only have 20 minutes left. But if you do want to see interiors or model shots, feel free to head over to FashionNica.com because we do have a ton of photos of everything. But this is how she looks like on as a shoulder bag. It's going to look so good, especially with like a little dress for the springtime. This is going to drop at $6.99. $6.99. Okay, next up, I'm going to head over to, oh my gosh, we have a hidden bag in a box. Let's do this one. Did not realize this one was hiding. So whatever could this be? It is a rare one. We love this collection. Rarely do we ever get to find it in this material. So box and dust bag. Box and dust bag are included. Are you ready? Oh, we found a caviar Diana. So very much, if you know, you know. If you're familiar with the Chanel Vintage Diana collection, think of caviar leather for the Dianas as a completely different bag comparing it to lambskin leather. The price points are very, very different. And the main reason this is so rare is because Chanel rarely used caviar for the Diana collection. So now on the resale market, these go for a pretty penny. Definitely an investment Chanel piece. If you are a vintage Chanel collector, you probably already know that this is such a rare bag. And finding it in this condition is even more rare. So you can actually see, oh, Fabulosi, literally, oh, I love that you know that. The quilting is poofy. Yeah. So as you can see, like it has that poofiness on the quilting. She's in excellent vintage condition. Her hardware is phenomenal. It's made of 24 karat gold plating. This is the size medium, which is a very popular size for Chanel, especially if you plan to use it from day into nighttime. So as a crossbody, this is how it looks. Even like the structure of the bag. Like when I say structure, you can see that like if you were to sit this on the table, it'll for sure still sit upright. This can fit a sized agenda. It can fit all of your accoutrements, like your sunglass case. You could fit your Continental wallet, your iPhone Pro Max, a Kindle will fit inside of here as well. And you also have so many other options and ways to wear this. You could wear it as a top handle. You could wear it as this gorgeous mid-length. And I think this would be the way that I would personally wear it, because I find this way to be so chic with like, even what I'm wearing, a little blazer and then throw this on mid-length. But then I know a lot of people love even doing this, doing a double chain and then wearing it as a short shoulder bag. So you can really not go wrong with all the different ways you can wear this piece. So this is a rare Chanel caviar medium Diana flat bag. Excellent vintage condition, poofy caviar leather, 24 karat gold plating. She comes with her box and dust bag. She will be dropping at $74.99. $74.99 for this piece. Okay, let me head over to, let's do this one. So we have a modern Fendi coming right up. If you want to twin with Matthew, he also has this bag in his collection. It is the multi-pocket Fendi baguette. So think of like 6 baguettes in one baguette bag, if that makes sense. So it's kind of supposed to look like a cargo bag, because you know how the cargo bag is so popular, that kind of like style. This is like Fendi's version of the cargo. These are all like little mini baguettes on top of the flap. And then they open up so you can actually put like your Lactaids in one pocket, your AirPods, your keys, cash and coins in these. So functional pockets all throughout. And then you have the main compartment over here. It comes with the 2 straps. So this has her short strap. So you could wear it like this. Both of them are detachable, by the way. So you can actually wear it 3 ways. So as a short strap, you can also wear it as a crossbody bag or a long shoulder. And then you can detach it and wear it as a really cool clutch. So such a sick piece. Also, her plastic is still intact on all of her hardware, which is cool. So you can kind of have like unpeel it if you want to, or you can keep it on. But this piece, when she drops, this is the Fendi multi-pocket baguette. She's going to be dropping at $26.99. $26.99. Okay, moving to the next bag. I'm going to do this piece now. Okay, guys, when do we ever get this bag? So this is a modern Chanel piece made in 2020. Oh my gosh, look at the condition. So this is a kind of like, think a metallic-y champagne. I'm turning off the light so you can get a better idea of how gorgeous the color combo is. I love that they continued with the gold hardware. So it's like gold on gold. And it's like think like a champagne color, a gorgeous champagne gold. If you love wearing gold for your jewelry, imagine this being like an extension of your jewelry, because it's not necessarily like, I don't see it as like a leather bag, although it is a leather bag. I see it more as like, kind of like a sparkle piece that you can like accentuate when you're wearing a bunch of gold jewelry. So it's made of gold champagne calfskin, and then it's the classic mini square flap. Excellent condition, you guys. like immaculate. How insane is the structure? So you can wear her all the different ways. This is like the smallest version of the Chanel classic flaps. You could wear it as a crossbody. You could do a long shoulder. You could do a double chain. There's just a number of ways you can wear this piece. And don't let the mini size fool you. You can actually fit a good amount inside of here. This also will come with her dust bag, by the way. So this piece, again, excellent condition with little to no signs of wear. She's going to be dropping at $48.99. $48.99 for the metallic champagne mini square flat. My gosh, this drop is so strong. Oh my goodness. Okay, let's head back over to Hermes. And this one is an SLG, technically an SLG, but she's truly a bag that's going to be able to do it all. When I mentioned like a Chanel wallet on chain, perfect bag to kind of take with you wherever you are going, whatever you're doing, think of like this piece to kind of do the same thing, but in Hermes. So you probably know what I'm talking about. So it's a 2024 Hermes piece. This is in a very popular gray. It's called Gris Meyer, and it's made of Epsom leather. It's called the Kelly To Go wallet. So basically think like a wallet on strap version of the Chanel wallet on chain, all the different ways. This is a detachable strap too, which is so great because imagine even holding this as like a gorgeous clutch. Some of our clients even have like detached the strap to elevate it, and they'll add like a gold Hermes chain. That would be really, really pretty. We've only sourced this a couple of times before, but like there's a vintage gold Hermes belt that is like kind of like a charm belt that would be so pretty on this. But like kind of think that when you're thinking of like how you want to elevate it, especially if you plan to wear this for wedding. But I mean, you can obviously wear the long strap for wedding season too. This is how it looks like on as a crossbody, but you can play around with the different lengths. And then let me share the interior with you. Okay. So the interior, very spacious, has her cute little cadena lock for the zipper pull. She is in excellent condition. Beautiful, beautiful condition. This is a 2024 Hermes Gris Meyer Kelly To Go wallet. And she does come with her box and her ribbon. She is going to be dropping at $56.99. $56.99. Beautiful, beautiful Kelly To Go bag. Okay, and then I saw someone asking for can you crossbody the mini square? Yes, you can crossbody the mini square. This is how it looks like as a crossbody. I'm 5 feet for reference. The mini square, by the way, for reference, it's meant to also offer that. So you can crossbody, you can long shoulder, you could mid-length, you could double chain it too. So there's a ton of ways you can wear the classic flaps, and I think that's why they made it a pretty long chain. Okay, oh my gosh, how much time do we have? 13 minutes before the bags drop on FashionNica.com. I'm going to pick up the pace because I don't think I'll be able to get through everything. Oh my goodness. Okay, let's do this bag. This is not a vintage piece. This is a modern style. There is a very pregnant, she's very pregnant. I'll show you what I mean. But it's this little carry it tote bag. So monogram canvas, love the long strap because it's easily going to fit over the shoulder. And then let me actually share the interior because the interior is about to give birth before your eyes. First off, she comes with the dust bag, but she also comes with her additional pochette. And we've seen people actually wear this as a bag. This is such a hack that not a lot of people know about, but you can actually wear it like this. So if you actually have this at home, did you know you could do that? It's going to be like open on the zipper, but that's the hack if you want to wear it as like a little pochette. So it's technically 2 bags in one. Anyways, this is in excellent condition. And hold on, even wearing it like this would be kind of cute. Okay, do something like that. So this piece, when she drops, she's going to drop at $15.49 in excellent condition. $15.49. Okay, let's keep going. Next up, let's do this one. Okay, you guys. Wait, you know what I realized? We actually have a bag from the same collection. So I'm going to do the small flap first. This is a 2021 calfskin. It's called the Miss Coco Hearts flap. And think of it as like a small flap bag, half flap detail with the gold hardware, this insane chain that spells out Coco, and it has this black enamel. So you can wear her like this as a crossbody. Hold on, actually, let me put this one down. It's kind of crazy that we have both in today's drop, but how cute is that as a crossbody? Because then you can read like the Coco detail, and then that's how it looks like on. And then you can also double up and play around with like the length of it. I'm sure there are other ways you can play around with it, but like you can even just keep that Coco and then have it sit on the shoulder. And how cute is that detail? And then she becomes more of like a half flap style. So this piece, this is a 2021 calfskin Coco Hearts square flap. She's in excellent condition and she's dropping at $47.99. $47.99 in excellent condition. Okay, this next piece, this one is kind of think of it as like the baby version of this. So this one also has her little Coco Hearts, same year, made in 2021, and it's the card holder on chain, also in insane condition. And you can wear her all the different ways that I shared, but like in a card holder version of that. So this particular one, she's going to be dropping at $22.99, $22.99. So we have the mommy and the baby in today's drop. Okay, next up we have, you guys, please tell me why I literally hid this thinking that this wasn't going to get pulled for today's drop, but somehow it ended up in today's drop. I wanted to keep this for myself. It's a rare 2006 Hermes Garden Party, but it's a Garden Party clutch. Have you ever, I didn't even know it came in a clutch version. So the very popular Garden Party, but in like a clutch style. You can even use it as like a makeup bag if you wanted to. Personally, I would have used it as like a travel piece that I can like put like my makeup, but then at nighttime, like if I'm going to go out, wear it as a clutch for dinner time. So it's made of the Noir Buffalo Skipper and then Trois. And this piece, I'll do a 360. She's got palladium hardware and she's going to be dropping at $13.99. $13.99. How stinking cute is this? You know, it reminds me of the Peggy clutch by the row. It's kind of giving that, right? Okay. Next up, let's head over to this one. I like to think that this style is two bags in one because technically it really is. It's whenever a bag has like two sides, I like to think that it's literally two bags. So the first side, this is a vintage Chanel caviar turn lock tote, but it also has her timeless logo. So this is a piece that was made in the year 1996. I love the size of this because this could not only work as a work bag, but I can also potentially see someone using this as a carry-on. It's going to be a smaller size carry-on, but like imagine how much space you can use for this because it has that additional pocket in the front. And you can probably even throw this underneath like the airplane seat too. So that's why I think it could potentially be a good travel bag. So that's how she looks like on this side, but then you can obviously wear it with the CC logo. And then it has a flat base. You can get a good idea of like how much can truly fit. I'm going to go for, when we think of travel, I'll throw in a laptop. I'll throw in my AirPods. A small light cardigan can be rolled up inside of here. Obviously my passport, some hand sanitizer, a Kindle or a book. Like it can fit all of those. And I feel like that's good enough, at least for like a carry-on for me. Or it could totally be a baby bag. Like imagine putting your 12 diapers inside of here. So this piece, when she drops, she is the vintage Chanel caviar double-sided tote bag. She's going to be dropping at $25.99. $25.99 for this piece. Okay. Oh my gosh. 6 minutes, you guys. Hello? Where did the time go? Okay, let's keep going. I'll do my best. I will do my very best. Let's do this piece next. So if I didn't have my Loewe puzzle bag, this is the one I would add to my collection. So it's a rare laced puzzle, basically classic black calfskin leather, but it has this like almost whip stitched. It reminds me of like kind of a baseball glove in a way because of this cool lacing in the front, on the handle, and then the long like fringe detail on the side over here. It also has its additional strap. Perfect bag for someone who's looking for an everyday bag. I have the Loewe puzzle. I love it. We love sourcing the puzzles because of how popular it's gotten too. And this piece, when she drops, $24.99, $24.99. And this is a limited edition piece because of the lacing. Okay, next up, let's do the Chanel Classic. Okay. I mean, obviously a bag that we have to add within our drops. This is a 1993 piece if you are looking for a birthier bag. It's the classic flap in buttery lambskin leather, gold, 24 karat gold plated hardware, and it's the size medium. I have this size in my collection as well. This is the bag if you are looking for your investment piece. I say this so many times, but the classic flap, we know and love the classic flap. It's always going to be the classic flap. So if you are trying to get it in store, that's going to be $11,000 brand new in store. I would highly recommend going the vintage route because of the quality. You still get that 24 karat gold plating, and she is just over time, the leather, it just is so soft and nice and worn in. And it's like a bag that you're not going to be scared to use. So perfect bag for an investment piece. And she's going to be dropping at $43.99, $43.99 for the 1993 vintage Chanel classic medium double flat bag. I'm going to do a back-to-back Chanel really quickly because I think that this is a piece that more and more people have been asking us to source. It is a Kelly. So I like to think of this as like an Hermes Kelly 32, but in vintage Chanel form. And this particular one, so it's a trapezoidal style, 24 karat gold plated hardware. It is born in the year 2002, got the classic turn lock hardware. This is how she looks like on the crook of the arm. A lot of our clients will also add a really pretty chain underneath the flap if you did want to wear it as a shoulder bag. But in its form, she is extremely classic. This one has very poofy caviar leather, and she's just going to be a bag that you will pull for time and time again because she truly is like, kind of like, when I think of an Hermes Kelly, I love pulling my Hermes Kelly bag because of just how versatile it is. You'd be surprised how often you actually pull for this piece. I personally think this is like just as classic as the surf executive tote that's really popping off right now too. Anyways, this one's going to be dropping at $28.99, $28.99. Okay, moving to the next piece. Oh my gosh. Wait, I have to do this one really quick. This one has a story. Okay. This particular bag was a limited edition piece. It was only ever sold at the Chanel Ginza location. So it has this Japanese writing, and in Japanese it spells out Ginza. So it's a 2004 cream jacquard Paris Ginza medium Olsen bag. And I just love the little hidden CC for the pearl zipper pull. But if you are looking for a really unique bag that you know no one else will have, such a great option. And also the price point too. This is $11.99. $11.99. 2 minutes before the bags drop on FashionNica.com, by the way. 2 minutes exactly. Okay, let's head back over to a baguette bag. So I know someone said Beth's favorite, but I also know this is another bag that is one of Beth's favorite. It's a natural linen floral embroidered baguette bag. So linen material with this beautiful little embroidered detail on the top flap. And I love that it like continues in terms of like the style, the shape of it. It's like a scallop detail on the flap made with gold hardware. This piece is dropping at $20.99. $20.99. Okay, next up we have, okay, my bad. I did not realize we have another Chanel wallet on chain. This particular one is a turn lock, and she is actually adjustable. So this is called the Pearl Crush. Basically, you can play around with the length of it if you want to add the crossbody or you can completely adjust it and then wear it as a double chain as well. And then this is how she looks like on. It's got this beautiful lambskin leather made in the year 2022 with the Coco Crush turn lock. And that's the difference between the wallet on chain versus the turn lock wallet on chain, the turn lock detail. But same details in the interior in terms of like fitting credit cards, fitting your wallet. And then this piece, when she drops, $32.99. $32.99. 1 minute before the bags drop on FashionNica.com, by the way. 1 minute exactly. Oh my goodness. Okay, moving to the next piece. So first I'm having this one. Look at this. It's a metallic. She comes with her box and dust bag, by the way, in beautiful shape. It's a little Alma BB. And fun fact, you're actually going to twin with Gabby because she has this bag in her collection, same size and all. So it's metallic with silver hardware. By the way, bags have officially dropped. Bags have officially dropped. If you're interested in any of the pieces, feel free to head over to FashionNica.com and go over to the bag drop section. All the bags have officially just dropped and are available up for grabs right now. In the meantime, I'll continue to share the final few that I wasn't able to chat about. But this particular one, this is the BB in silver epi, excellent condition, and she's dropping at $13.99. $13.99. And then it does come with her additional strap as well. Okay, next up. But if you're just hopping on again, bags have officially just dropped right now on FashionNica.com if you're interested in snagging. Let me head over to... yeah, okay, perfect. Okay, got confirmation. Everything is officially up for grabs right now, so feel free to head over. Okay, final few bags. We have, this is, who said it? It's a Diana and a classic flap had a baby. And this is that bag. So it's a caviar two-tone small flat bag. Gorgeous dark navy, works really nicely with our theme shades of blue, something blue, mixed with gold hardware. It's an aged gold hardware, by the way. And this is how she looks like, very, very similar to the Chanel Classic flap. So you get the half flap. You can wear it all the different ways that you wear a Chanel Classic flap as well. Long shoulder, a crossbody style too. And this one has officially dropped. She's the 2016 Caviar small two-tone flat bag. She's dropping at $34.99. $34.99. Okay, and then the last few bags, again, if you're just hopping on, all the bags have officially just dropped on FashionNica.com, so feel free to head over there. The Annie bag has already been sold. Oh my god. Okay, we will see what was the first bag that got snagged. We love playing that game, so we'll guess away and see what was the first bag that got snagged. Feel free to guess down below, but I feel like people are going to guess the Annie. So this is a 2020. Guys, the color. It's beige Marfa. Beautiful color. I feel like this is a very popular neutral color. Kind of like think of a creamy taupey mushroom. It's Hermes Evelyn and it's a TPM size. And then she also comes with her additional strap and gold hardware. This color combo, I mean, imagine this for the spring summertime, and then you can even like detach the strap, add a cute little twilly or add like a gold chain. But such a gorgeous piece, and she is going to be dropping, or she has officially dropped at $27.99. $27.99. Okay, the final 3 bags before we hop off, you guys. Final 3 bags, but feel free to head over to FashionNica.com if you're interested in snagging. Thank you. Okay. This sheet. So, oh my gosh, I didn't realize we also have the shadow quilted. So this is a 2022 shadow quilted Chanel wallet on chain. I've talked about this so many times, but whenever Chanel releases like the denim, they get sold so quickly because denim is considered a classic material every single year. Chanel or even like other brands will create denim pieces. And I think that's what makes it like just as classic as like a lambskin piece in a way, because you're going to use this every single year. So this piece has that gorgeous diamond shadow quilting. So It's supposed to mimic shadows with gold hardware. And since it's a classic wallet on chain, you can wear her all of the different wears. Crossbody, long shoulder, double chain, as a clutch. And this one is officially up for grabs. She's in excellent condition and she's dropping at $34.99. $34.99. Okay. And then this piece, we have, oh, I didn't get to chat about this one, but it's a gorgeous vintage Chanel vertical quilting. And the reason I love this style so much is because this is supposed to mimic a classic flap, like this pocket, right? Like if you kind of hide it, it's supposed to look like there's a classic flap on your tote bag, which is so cool. It's made with 24 karat gold plated hardware, bag made in 1996, perfect size too if you're looking for a good bag to use as a tote. I mean, this can fit all of your essentials and more. And this one dropped at $27.99. $27.99. And then the last bag, but feel free to head over to FashionNica.com if you're interested in seeing any of the pieces, because this was an insane drop today. A 2002. This is a vintage Chanel and it's a patent. Kind of think of it as like a rectangular flat bag. 24 karat gold plated hardware, beautiful condition, like especially the patent. The patent still feels really good. She is going to fit your iPhone Pro Max and she's up for grabs $21.99. $21.99. Okay, bags have officially dropped. And feel free to guess away what was the first bag that got snagged. In the meantime, I saw someone asking about jewelry. So, yes, I'll share the jewelry deets because we're actually doing our humongous monthly jewelry drop and it's happening on Friday. All the jewels are going to be dropping at 1 p.m. Pacific time. And I'll probably go on live at 12 p.m. So I'll go on live to give a really quick like sneak peek, but the jewelry that I'm wearing today is actually a sneak peek of what is going to be dropping. So for example, this one is stunning sapphire diamond ring. Like look at how large that sapphire is too. So this is vintage unsigned. And then this one also, this almost reminds me of Bulgari, but it's like this snake wrapped ring with, and I don't remember the stone, but we'll have it in the details when it drops on Friday. This one reminds me of like a little camellia flower, but there's little diamonds and then the petals. I'm pretty sure this one's 18 karat gold. And then these guys, I love how much of a statement this has made. It's like this vintage Chanel, like with the leather detailing around it, and it makes this cool square. I also love that it kind of sits diagonally versus like this way. I think it kind of works with like the jawline. So anyways, those are the pieces, but there's 100 pieces that are going to be actually dropping on Friday. And then let's guess, what is the first bag that got snagged? And then for today, we're just going to guess what is the first bag that got snagged. And then, I have an announcement actually. If you weren't able to snag a bag in today's drop, we do have our $1 auction. So feel free to head over tomorrow at 3 p.m. Pacific time. I'm going to be on Whatnot. And we have, I actually don't remember how many pieces we have. For sure, 40 pieces. And they are going to, most of them are going to be at a $1 auction. And again, it's 3 p.m. Pacific time. And then let's just guess what the first bag is that got snagged and we will head out. So I'm going to guess the Hermes Annie. And the correct answer is, oh my gosh, it was a classique. The classic Chanel, vintage Chanel classic double flap. So that was the first bag that got snagged. Oh my gosh. Anyways, thank you guys so much for hanging out. I'm going to head out right now, but I'll see you tomorrow if you're free. If not, I'll see you on Friday because Friday, crazy jewelry drop. We have been sourcing like crazy for this specific drop. So I hope you enjoy. The theme, it is a continuation of our here comes the bag theme. This one's like, here comes the jewels, I guess. But okay, anyways, I'll see you guys later. Thank you so much for hanging out and for supporting. We really appreciate it. And we'll see you later. Thanks, guys. Good night. Bye, you guys. See you later. Good luck.